Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here, and welcome to my channel and to a new tutorial video. We are going to be looking at moving mirrors around without using any sort of separate mods or anything like that. You do need to turn on move objects to do this. If you've never done that before, simply hit Control-Shift-C to open the cheat box, type in BB move objects on, and then Control-Shift-C to close the cheat box. 9 will move objects up, 0 to move things down, and Alt to freely move them around. Now, if your number 9 doesn't move things up, but instead causes the camera to go flying off into Never Never Land, I have a tutorial for fixing that I did way back in the beginning of my channel, which means that I take about 3 times too long to explain the fix, but nonetheless, it'll solve that problem for you, and I will try to remember to link it at the end of this video in case anyone should need that. Now, moving on. If we place mirrors in the game, we notice that most of them are set pretty high up, and this is, of course, to accommodate sinks. Now, if you hit the number 9 key, they'll move up higher, which is great. But what if you want to move them lower? The 0 is only going to take it down as far as that base height level that it's at. It won't move below the sink or go any lower than that specific mirror allows you to go down. So what do? Well, the whole trick of it is to eliminate walls. And I'm going to show you what I mean by creating a little design using these few mirrors that I have over here. So all we do with this, I am going to set up 4 of these mirrors. I will do them in straight black. So I have a second mirror here, and I'm just copying them, and I'm making a 3rd copy and a 4th copy because I want 4 up and down. On this one here, I'm going to change this to black as well, just so everything's uniform. I'm going to bring that over here. I'm going to make a 2nd copy and a 3rd and a 4th. We're just going to do a little side by side. I'm going to move that over for now. And if you've never used move objects, this is what move objects allows you to do. You can layer things, move things around all over the place. So, okay, so we have 4 mirrors in the center here, and we have 4 on the left and right at the moment. And actually, I'm going to put 2 more on the left and right. Basically, I'm just doubling these mirrors. So now there's actually 4 on each side, and you'll see why I do that in a second. Okay, so first, this middle section, I'm going to work on these first couple. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this wall out in the back, and then I'm going to take one of these mirrors and move it. And you can see it's moving around all over the place now. So I've got freedom of movement, and I'm not doing anything except moving my mouse. And then I'm going to take the 9 key and raise it up. So, all right, I'm going to line this up and do it about right there. Take the next one. And I'm taking the 9 key to move it up, 0 to move it down. So I line it up here. That looks about right. I'm going to take the 0, move it down there. I want them split kind of evenly, hopefully. And then I'm going to take this one, make sure it's lined up. And that's about even. I might work on evening that a little bit more if I was wanting to take the time, but not in the middle of a tutorial video. So, okay, so we have our 4 there. Now I'm going to do these here on the side. And in order to do those, I'm going to take the same actions. I'm going to take the walls out. I'm going to move this, line it up. And so I'm just using the other ones as a guide, basically. And I want this set about, yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So I just pulled the secondary mirror from that side. I'm going to line it up with this one. So I'm going to take those out. And now for this last part, I don't actually have to duplicate it because I can just use these other mirrors as a guide, because I'm just going to set the mirror on top of the other 2. So get rid of the wall, lift this up. I want it about there maybe, and just put it in front and line it up. And there's that. I'm going to make a copy of it for this side. And so then this last one. And so you can see, just do it without the walls there and you're good. And just line them all up and you have a little design. And there you have it. And that's how you move mirrors around all over the place without using any mods or anything like that. And hopefully this was helpful to some of you. If it was, please do hit that like button down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I do all things Sims. So if you like Sims, hit that subscribe button and do visit back again. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. Hope to see y'all back again next time. Bye now.